I took this old Christmas pillow cover and decided to give it a new life on the reverse side. Using some yarn from the Dollar Tree, I glued on the word Merry to mimic the look of this Pottery Barn pillow. First, I wrote on the word with a piece of chalk, and I used my hot glue gun to attach the yarn. Next, I made a gingerbread candle holder. I was inspired by this gingerbread candle holder at Pottery Barn, so I went to Dollar Tree and found one that was a similar shape. Then, to give it that gingerbread color, I mixed some burnt umber and raw sienna paint together and gave it a couple coats. Some 3D paint from Dollar Tree and painted the icing details onto the candlestick holder. some pine cone garland. I used this decorative nautical rope from Dollar Tree and floral wire to wrap around the base of the pine cones and then attach to the nautical rope. This made a really beautiful, natural looking garland. I wanted to make this faux greenery arrangement from Pottery Barn, but in a more affordable way. So first I found a vase around my home that had a similar shape and color to the ones you see at Pottery Barn. This one had a broken handle, so I simply repaired it by adding some E6000 glue for a permanent hold and some hot glue for an immediate hold. To Dollar Tree and I found some stems that were similar to the look of the ones at Pottery Barn, placed them in the vase and wrapped them in some fairy lights. I picked some branches that all looked similar but had a few differences in them to add some more texture and a layered look to the arrangement. For the last project, I used an ornament from Dollar Tree and a piece of an old sweater that I had used in a previous DIY. I glued the sweater right onto the ornament. first, I wanted to leave that strip of color for some added detail, but in the end, I decided to make it a snowy white looking ornament and layered on a few more pieces of the scrap fabric. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!